Good evening from the M17 community. This is Jeff, AE5ME, and I'm publishing a video that's very exciting. This is the first transmissions using Greg Wonderly's, that's Greg W5GGW's M7 application to transmit M17 over the air. As you guys are all aware, we've been using the M7 app to transmit over the internet to the reflectors, but this is the first demonstration of the M7 app actually working over the air with M17 to an M17 radio that you'll see right on the screen here to the left, the CS7000 M17 radio. If I turn the volume here, you'll see that it's actually turned on right now and on a frequency. And it happens to be the same frequency as my FTM6000R. I'm using a Mobilinkd TNC4, and that is a TNC that is set up to work with M17. And basically you connect it as a Bluetooth device to your iOS phone or iPad, and then you run the M7 app to actually encode and decode voice transmissions on the air on M17. So I'll go ahead and show you first on the iPhone itself. The first thing that you're going to run is the Mobilinkd TNC configuration program, because you need to make sure you have the right modem running on the TNC4. When I click on this and say connect, it's going to give me all the menus, and on modem configuration I'm going to set it to an M17 FSK. In my case of the FTM6000R, receive and transmit polarities do not have to be reversed. However, if you are using a different type of radio, you may have to reverse one or both. And that information has been published on a Wikipedia article by the M17 Foundation, so you can find out that information there. So with that, you'll see that we have the reverse polarity, the transmit receive polarity, both turned off. The M17 FSK is turned on, and at that point we're good. You may have to adjust your audio input settings, your gain levels, and your audio output settings. In my case, I have my audio output gain set to 142 with an audio output twist of 50. You can hit test tones to adjust either to get it to work the best with your particular radio. Once you've done all this, you're going to hit save. In my case, I didn't change any settings. And at this point, I'm going to change apps. And I'm going to go to the M7 app, which is right above it here. Let me hit it and get it setting. Okay. And the M7 app actually was previously running, so let me turn it off. I'll have it come up on a splash screen. And it now says the TNC4 is now connected. One of the first things you'll do is actually take your finger and push on the TNCs, and you'll add a TNC, in this case the TNC4. You will set it up as analog only, digital none. And if I actually go to settings, I can actually show those particular settings under TNCs. You'll see that this particular TNC, if I go to setup, it's set up as audio only, data none. I said analog earlier, I meant to say audio. So audio is only, data is none. And in this particular screen, you'll see there's a little scan button. So if you want to add another Mobilinkd TNC or another Bluetooth device of any sort, you hit the scan button and can connect to it. But of course, the Mobilinkd TNC4 is the only device that will support doing M17. But as you can see, we've got it fully configured to a TNC4 by Mobilinkd. Once we're done with that, we'll dismiss out of this screen, close out of settings. And at this point, we click on the TNC4 to get up in the transmit screen. And this is, you see there's a press to talk, a PTT. You can also set your receive and transmit gains. It's all set up to work very, very cleanly. Once you get this set up here, now you can actually, this is where the fun begins, and I'm actually gonna take the iPhone off screen here, and you're gonna hear me talking into the iPhone, pushing the push to talk button, and you'll hear me coming out of the CS7000 M17 through the Mobilinkd TNC4 through my FTM6000R. So here we go. This is Alpha Echo 5 Mike Echo testing 1 2 3 4 5. Notice we got a little bit of an echo there, but the point being is I hit the PDT on my iPhone application and I came out on the CS7000 M17 perfectly. You notice when I do hit the PDT that I get red on the TNC4 that indicates transmitting, and of course we have transmit on the FTM 6000 R is transmitting on 430.55. You'll notice over on the CS7000 M17 it shows my call sign running on an alpha, and I'm transmitting to all. So that was pretty fun. Now we're going to swap radio and phone. And now this is the phone running the app. And at this time I'm going to pick up the CS7000 M17 and hit the push to talk, and you're going to see me come out on the phone itself. This is Alpha Echo 5 Mike Echo. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll turn up the volume a little bit. We may get a little bit more echo off of that, so I have to be careful not to turn up too far. This is Alpha Echo 5 Mike Echo. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice once again we got a little bit of an echo off there, but you'll notice when I transmitted it said M17 RF, and when I was transmitting, I'll hit it again here. This is AE5ME. It also gave my call sign. So you'll see the call sign, and it tells you that it's M17 RF. So got to see my call sign, got to see that it was RF that was coming on in. And then I have the opportunity, as soon as that transmission finishes, I can turn around and respond to myself. And we will do this right now with the radio off screen. This is AE5ME. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice a little bit of an echo, a little bit of a pause there, but that is the M7 app talking to the TNC4 in the background through the FTM 6000R. Try it out. It's part of the app right now in the test flight store. If you're part of the test flight program for this particular application. And if you've got TNC4, this is a great way to get on the air. The TNC4s run about $150, so this is less expensive than the CS7000 M17 Plus, which I believe is going for about $299 today. Write any comments down after you watch this video, and I'll respond back to you. We'll have more discussions on this on the weekly M17 net, which is always handled on the Kansas City wide system. And of course, that's M17-KCW Alpha. And we have a net every Saturday at 12 noon Central Time, on Kansas City wide. I encourage you to check it out. Great place to ask questions. Greg is usually part of that net. And even when the net's over, we have the B side. We go to M17-KCWB, and we have discussions that are more informal, not net related, just lots of fun, and encourage you to check us out over there as well. Once again, this is AE5ME, and just wanted to share with you one of the nice breakthroughs that we've had happen with the M7 app. Many thanks to Greg for all the work he's put into this application. It has some neat features, including the ability to run an equalizer to basically shape your voice the way you want to sound going out over the air. It's got a lot of neat features that lists all the nets for a given reflector. It's a really, really good app. I'd encourage you to download it from the Apple Store and give it a shot. Once again, this is AE5ME. Thank you for watching the video.